Hello everyone, welcome back to my The Last of Us Part 2 grounded mode, no damage, all collectibles, stealth, walkthrough. I'm unsure of what part this is, but we've got a bunch of scars in this area. Got to be careful not to get spotted. I think the first time I tried this I moved up too quick and that's why you saw the little edit there. The game gave me a nice checkpoint while I was crawling through that grass. But make sure you get through to behind those boxes and just wait for the scars to take out the clickers. Otherwise they'll go ahead and spot you. And if they spot you too early, the clickers can end up surviving and you'll have to deal with both. Let's take a listen to this dialogue. Okay, so I'm going to crawl over to this patch of grass over here on the far left to wait for these two scars to walk away. Had to head through that bus there, pretty easy to follow so far. The reason I'm not trying to take out these two guys first is because there's a sniper over in the back right. And if you start trying to take out any of the other scars, he'll usually spot you. Sometimes you can get lucky and get away with killing them without him seeing, because he sort of moves back and forward between a couple of locations. But what I'm trying to do here is move all the way to the back to get that sniper first. And that'll give me a little bit more freedom to move around in this area. If you want to get through this area a lot quicker, you can just progress after you've killed the sniper. Where the sniper is pretty much where we've got to go. So you don't need to take out these scars if you don't want to. However, I'm killing everybody I can just because the scars suck. And I feel like it's more fun to do it that way, to try and figure out a way to take everybody out. I kind of obsess sometimes over things like this, trying to kill everybody. I don't know why. But I kind of feel like I'm cheating if I just skip through the section. If you want to get through it as quick as possible, though, you can do. There's no collectibles around here, so it doesn't matter. Also, if we take everyone out without getting spotted, it gives us more of an opportunity to loot. Even though I don't really think there's a lot of loot in this area. As with everywhere on grounded mode, there's never really a lot of loot. So you might see the sniper up there on the right in that window. And we've got this guy. This is why I'm still in the grass. We need to climb up here and wait for him to turn his back on us. I think there's two enemies up here. There's the one sniper on the level above this one, and then there's this guy. It seems like there's two on this level. I'm not sure if that can vary, but the sniper, I'm pretty sure. I think he's above us. I may be remembering it wrong. Maybe he is here, but I'm waiting on this corner because one of these guys patrols this area, and I'm going to wait for him to come through and then get behind him and take him out. So I'm just using this bit of cover here to my advantage. Easily get behind him here. Very slow but steady progress through this area. You have to have some serious patience to do this on The Last of Us. Very lucky that that scar in the back didn't spawn me right there, but we managed to take one out. Because of the position he's in, the guys on the bottom won't see him, but let's go and get this other one right here. Yeah, I think these two are just normal, like, pistol scars. They're just walking around. Alright, take out this one then. Good night. I'm pretty sure there's 4 scars down on the ground. Like I said, if you really don't want to, you don't have to go back and take them out, but I'm going to. We need to go back to that piece of cover that we were using in a moment. But first I think I head down and take out these two guys. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I made a mistake here. And I didn't realise where the sniper was. And I came back down. So if you are following along with me, don't head back down here. Go up a level and take out the sniper. I'm pretty sure that's what I do. I essentially end up taking out these guys now, which I don't recommend doing. I got kind of lucky here and they walked right past me and I managed to take them both out. But I'd recommend taking out the sniper first. And then heading out to pick these guys off one at a time. They will come closer to you like they have here if you wait around in this area. I got kind of lucky in the sense that they spotted me and I managed to hide and get away with this. God knows why they're just standing here for so long. I guess it just kind of happened. But yeah, their movements can be very RNG anyway and random, so I was going to head out here and go and get the other two because I didn't realise where the sniper was, and that led to me getting spotted, so I had to hit the checkpoint, which was just after I took out those guys. But I recommend, before you come down and dealing with the guys on the floor, going up a level and dealing with the sniper that's still in this building. I think when I first did this I didn't realise that the sniper was above us, and I thought one of those two that we just took out first was the sniper. So there he is. I'm going to just play it patient, wait for him to walk away, and then go and take him out. Here we go. Come here, mate. Easy. So at this point, if you're just trying to get through ungrounded, you can just leave. The exit to this area is in this building that we're in right now. I wanted to be cheeky and take everybody out, so let's go and get the last two. If you come over here to this store, the last patrol will come through here eventually. You may find yourself waiting around for a minute for them to come over to you. But if you wait around in the grass right here, these two tend to separate when they reach this shop. So we're just going to wait. Again, this can take a minute. Not the most entertaining of things, I know, but doesn't hurt just to wait it out. We'll wait for them to come closer. I've been a bit distracted recently with other bits of content that I want to do, although I have got a stack of content that I want to make at the moment. But I really want to get this series out of the way. I did enjoy making this series. It's just coming back and commentating I'm struggling to find the time for. Because it's like a good 20 hours of content, you know, finding the spare 20 hours to sit down and actually get it all commentated. It's a bit of a job, but I'm trying my best to get it done. There's another, like, I think, including this video, 7 or 8 videos, so about another 7 or 8 hours for me to do after this. So I'm getting there. I'm going to try and do a couple a day while I've got some free time and just plow through it so I can get around to making some other content that I want to make. Just got through with my Little Nightmares 2 content. If you're interested in that, go and check it out. I've got some more Resident Evil content planned for the future as well. Some Outlast guides that I want to make before Outlast Trials comes out, but I doubt those will take me very long. I know the Outlast games very well. I need to turn my quality up here in case we get collectibles.
What do you think? It's an honor, but the Wolflands are more desolate than I imagined.
Right, so they're coming over.
We are blessed by our prophet's words. She taught us to live simply.
So many monuments to their excess. What a waste.
They brought on their own downfall.
So when they come through here, one of them's going to go to the far side of the store and the other one's going to come into it right here, and you can take this one out just here and then try and sneak up on the other one. You want to try and get this chick first though, and as quick as you can, because this guy does turn around quite quickly. You can wait behind this desk thing that I was just standing next to wait for him to be in the right position, but he might spot the body as he comes back. But he should be the last one, and that's all of the scars in this area taken out. We're now free to move around. Kind of a headache to get through there without being spotted, but once again we prevailed. Good times. Just a bit of patience and you'll get there in the end. Right. So I'm guessing this series won't really get a lot of traction anymore. The game's been out for a while now. But I want to finish. And I enjoy making the content. I intend to finish it. You know, just if something new pops up that I feel like could gain a little bit more traction than something old, I'll tend to focus on that for a minute until I've got some free time. It doesn't hurt to do that. But for anyone who's sticking with this series, I appreciate you. Much love for that. Does mean a lot that some of you guys will stick with these series that take me a while to finish. I know it takes me a minute to get around to them. Alright. So, scanning around for pickups. I don't think there's a fat lot around here. We had a couple in that building we were just in. This is the main reason why I want to take out all the guards that I can just for a couple of extra pickups. Doesn't really result in a lot, but in grounded mode, as I've mentioned many times before, everything's really scarce. It's best to do as much looting as you can. And also I feel like not everyone's going to be in the same situation as me. Like, some people may pick up this series on certain parts if they're stuck on them or something like that. Although I feel like by now, if you care about grounded mode, you've probably gone ahead and got it done. You never know, this series may gain some more traction before The Last of Us 3 comes out, although that's probably not going to be for a few years. It's kind of what happened with my previous The Last of Us content, although I did make that closer to the release of Part 2. Maybe in a few years I'll do another playthrough of this. But, yeah. Fun game. Really do love The Last of Us. I know a lot of people were kind of disappointed with the storyline of this one, but the gameplay, I mean, the storyline is definitely lacking a little bit. I know I've talked about that in previous parts, but the gameplay is very enjoyable. And that's kind of what stands out to me. The storyline's epic, but from the first one at least, but gameplay is a lot of fun. I do really like figuring out these stealth mechanics. The problem is there's just so much content that I want to do, and so little time. Getting around to it all is very difficult, and keeping up with it as the games are brand new is also really difficult, you know. But I did what I wanted to do with this series. I got my blind playthrough out. I did the collectibles guide, by the way. If you're just looking for collectibles, I do have a guide for that. It should be linked around in the description somewhere, or anything for The Last of Us Part 1 is also on my channel. You can always do a search, or I think it should be linked around in the description somewhere, but this is the way that we need to go to leave. Like I mentioned before, you could just leave after you've taken out the sniper. I mean, you could really get away with leaving before you kill any of those guys. You could literally just sneak through if you wanted to. I suppose it's fun just to see what's possible with taking out all the enemies. Alright. So, now that we're here, I think there's a couple of collectibles in this area. I think there's like a bench and a letter or something like that in the back of this area. As always, scanning around for pickups. A little bit of rag there. There's definitely a bench in this area. I think that thing on the wall isn't a collectible. I could have looked at it though. I'm pretty sure I missed that. It's always something you miss, but it's not a collectible, so we're fine.
Of course, I walked right into a scar camp.
So here's the bench. If you're trying to get all the collectibles, make sure you access the bench. You don't have to get any upgrades, but you might want to access it. So I think I might get the scope at some point for this. Oh no, I already have the scope, don't I? Maybe I get it for the bow when I've got more parts, but right here we have a letter. Let's get speed reading. Cabell, when a child is born to the Seraphites, they're like a blank slate, nothing but potential. You have fulfilled that potential beyond my wildest expectations. Forgive me for not being present for your initiation ceremony. I remember my own father soothing the sting on my cheeks with eucalyptus leaves soaked in cool rainwater. You will forget the pain in time, but the cuts will always be there to remind you of the wisdom of our prophet. We are imperfect beings, and thus we make ourselves imperfect in her eyes. Okay. May she guide you through the storm all of your days. May you also always find your true strength. I am so proud of you, your father, Ezio.
In a fucked up kind of way.
Right. I think that's it for the collectibles here. Don't think there's any more pickups. I think we just need to continue. Coming up, we've got that. I think the fight with the big chick soon. I'm not sure if it's this part or the next one, actually. It's been a minute. Might be the next one. There are a couple of very tough sections coming up with Abby. I think one of them might be right now, actually. Yeah, I think we do this next section and then we have the fight with the big chick. This next section definitely took me a minute to figure out. Again, this is another section you can sneak through if you want to. But once you drop down here, you want to move over towards the cover right here. These two might be having a conversation when you drop down, so you might have to wait a little longer than me, but eventually this chick will come towards you. When she walks past, snatch her up, drag her behind the cover and take her out. It's really difficult to take her out without the other girl spotting you So it's a good idea to get her behind that cover as quick as possible. As soon as you've taken her out, start moving over here. You don't have to crouch walk until you get to about here, and that's a good idea because she'll turn around very quickly, and you want to take her out when she's in this back corner. Figuring out how to take out these two chicks took me a while, just because they don't stand in the positions of their patrol for very long. Once we've taken them out, you can see the other Seraphite just passing the cover there. We're going to wait for her to start moving down this hallway ahead of me, and then we're going to go after her. There she goes. And make sure you crouch walking about here. Watch out for the Seraphite down that way. Sometimes she might just catch you by turning around quickly and seeing you, which is not a lot of fun. Alright, so we're taking her out then. She's done for. And then we're going to go down a level. Again, you need to move quite quickly here. This guy's just leaving his patrol from this position. And I'm going to wait for the other one to move away. You need to get this guy when he's next to this pillar, more or less. And I like to drag him behind the pillar because there's guys up to your left and sometimes a guy ahead of you as well. There he is. You want to make sure you take him out quickly so you can see the one up on the left as well, just walking past. But you need to take him out behind the pillar so that guy in front of us doesn't see you. Take him out in the open and he's going to spot you first. And now that that's done, get behind this desk. He's doing that stupid thing where they just turn around, which is really frustrating. That can get you caught really easily. You've got a big guy in this area, and the only way to execute them is to use your pistol. That's why I've got my silenced pistol ready. We're going to take him out. The only way to take him out without the other spotting you is to shoot him twice in the head, which is kind of dumb. I feel like one shot to the head should still take the big guys out, but it doesn't. You need to hit them twice. So let's get ready with the pistol then. He's coming back now. You want to wait for him to come and stop in his position, and then he'll turn around, allowing you to shoot him in the head. He'll sort of do a weird turnaround when you shoot him once, allowing you to hit him for the second shot. Here we go. First shot, second shot. Be ready for him to go down to his knee, and make sure you have a silencer that has 2 shots on it. Otherwise you're going to struggle and the others will hear you. Now that he's taken out, we're going to come up here and wait just on this ledge for a second. We've got 2 enemies in this area we want to be wary of. I'm going to take this moment to craft another silencer. This is where all that looting pays off. She's going to go over there and stand in that corner for a second, and then you've got this chick coming this way. And we want to take out the one on the right first, I believe. But we're going to have to wait for her to come back past us. So let's just stay low, close to the wall so she doesn't spot us. Keep out of her line of sight. Are we going to get this one first? I'm unsure which one we get first. I know I'm just avoiding getting seen by them at the moment. Yeah, I think I go after... I leave her, the one I'm looking at right now. I leave her for a moment and I go and get this one first. But I need to wait for her to walk away so that I can walk through this door and come and get this chick. Little pickup there. I think that was some scissors. Let's take her out then. She's done for. Very nice. Taking out all the enemies in this area was definitely a task. There's so many of them. Right, and now when she's coming back on herself, she'll go and sort of stand in the corner for a second, so we want to get behind her before she turns around and resumes her patrol back this way. So let's get over there and take her out. She almost spotted me there, that was lucky. Quiet. These takedowns can be especially difficult to time as Abby, because I don't want to waste my shivs unless I'm killing clickers. So she takes longer to take people down than Ellie, which is very annoying. But either way, coming over this way to this ramp, we're going to jump across here, back where we killed the first 2 enemies. All the way over here. I think there's 2 more to take out below us. I'm pretty sure the one heard me running, but we're good. He gave up on the search very quickly. Good to listen out for their dialogue. They do communicate with each other when they think they hear something or something like that. I'm going to move behind this box, and one of these guys will come towards us. You can always manipulate the camera around corners to see who's coming if you want to. At least me doing this shows you their routes, to make it a little bit easier to figure out. Okay, so We're going to wait for the right moment to take this guy, use this cover to our advantage. There we go. He's done. Okay. So we have one more. I'm not entirely sure where he is right now. Yeah, there he is. So he'll come investigating the body, I think, but I'm pretty sure he's the last one. If there's any more, I have no idea where they are. I think he is the last one that I killed in this section. But usually when you kill everyone, you kind of get a line of dialogue from your character. They'll say like, oh, thank God, or that's it, I think. But there may have been one more around that I couldn't find somewhere. Because Abby didn't seem to relax. Again, I think this is another one of those sections where the game expects you to get caught. Ah, there we go. Okay, I did kill them all. Because their patrols are so tight, it's very difficult to figure out the stealth stuff. I was sort of still crouching around here. I think I may have killed them all, though. I was just being careful. I think this was the first successful attempt I had at this, so I was just like, okay, just make sure there's no one else around. Keep sneaking. But yeah, I think we were good at this point. I spent some time looking around for loot here, but there wasn't really much of it around. Given how many areas that these guys are in, you'd think there'd be a little more loot, but there really isn't much. Grounded mode strikes again. It's taking it slow. And I think the way that we progress here is where we killed the big guy. It's like down there, and you have to go down a ramp. But just having a little search, making sure there are no others. I do think that's all of them now, though, so you can just leave if you want to. Do as much scavenging as I can. And I think after this we've got the fight with the big chick. Yeah, couldn't find any loot around here. Not really a fat lot going on. I think once you get... Do you have to... I'm not sure if you... I don't think you have to fight her here, do you? She just kind of like knocks you out. And takes your backpack and stuff. And then I think we have another flashback with... what's his name? I forgot his name. It'll come to me. Abby's boyfriend. The one who's got Mel pregnant, that one. I forgot her name, his name. Alright. Any more pickups? Come on, give me some loot. No? Got some fuel here. Nothing I can craft to take it, though. More duct tape. I'm pretty sure that's all the loot in this section. I don't think there's any more. It's definitely spending some time looking around. Like I said, I think this was the first successful attempt I had, so I just spent lots of time looking for loot. But yeah, to continue here, we need to go this way.
Just get down to the street.
Get down to the street. Here we go. Get jumped. Mash, mash, mash. No ear for you. Oh, you know, that's gonna hurt.
Owen! Owen! Hey.
Hey. Is everything all right?
Yeah. Is this a bad time?
No. No.
So, what's up? We got orders?
Sort of.
Sort of. You know what? Just, how about we hold off on the Isaac talk for just a minute?
Oh, and
When's the last time you were here? Look around. Take it all in.
what did you do?
You know, just rip out some vines, paint some walls.
You're not painting over Max's mural.
I'm embellishing it.
Oh, you've really moved up from graffitiing Firefly tags.
Oh, did you hear another Firefly joined last month?
Ex-Firefly.
Well, she'd also heard about a regroup in Santa Barbara.
Was there any proof to go along with that rumor?
No.
How about that?
Okay. A couple of things to interact with in this area if you want to take a look around.
Is Alice out here?
She's out with Mel.
Squeak, squeak. Give it a little wiggle. Why not?
You guys doing okay? Dating life's good?
For the most part, yeah, I mean, she can be really sweet.
Must feel nice after me.
Well, under that badass exterior, you can be pretty sweet too.
You have a bad memory.
Selective memory.
Okay. Another thing to look at
This
here.
looks complicated.
Don't touch that. Abigail?
You doing a science experiment?
Kinda. Making some prime hooch here. If you're nice, I'll give you some.
Lucky me.
Okay, so
Did
You kinda
do
have-
archery or something?
Or something.
this little game here with the Nerf bow. And it's kind of difficult on grounded mode, I'm not going to lie.
Oh yeah, Mel and I have this competition thing going. Oh, I don't think you would enjoy it. It's pretty complicated.
I see what you're doing. And it's working. What do I do?
Okay. See those targets?
Yeah.
Just hit as many as you can before the time's up.
I win? You better write my name up there.
You got it.
Yeah, you really can't afford to miss a shot on grounded mode. This took me a few attempts to get.
Proud of you. Nice.
You have to be pretty quick and on the ball with your shots.
5. Halfway there, Abs. Just 10 seconds left.
10 seconds.
Actually very proud right now. 5, 4,
I'm pretty sure that's all of the ones I can see.
2,
There's one over there.
1.
Ah, there it is.
I did it!
Just wanted to get the high score. That was not first try.
Yeah, it's great. I'm good at everything.
Shut up and put me up on the wall.
I will. Later.
Are you scared of Mel finding out I was here?
No. She doesn't care.
So put me up on the board, Owen.
All right. Calm down.
Beat you. Okay.
See, there's
Moving on
one
then.
last thing I want you to see. Come upstairs.
Is it that boat captain's body? Because I saw it last time. You didn't put a Santa hat on it, did you?
What? No. That would actually be kind of cool.
Alright. Couple of cutscenes coming up then.
After you.
What is all this? Festive.
You gotta get the full effect. Have a seat. Take in that view.
try that. Well?
The view is nice.
Oh, whatever. Philistine.
You want me to lie?
Yes, obviously. She's into this Christmas thing, and it's our 1 year, so.
I think it's adorable.
I think you can go fuck yourself.
No, I wish someone loved me enough to make me a stocking.
You don't deserve one.
What, a stocking? Or someone who loves me?
Why are you in such a good mood?
Am I?
You should blow off training tonight. Abby, when the moon comes
I
out.
found Joel's brother. He's at a settlement out in Wyoming.
How do you know that?
The Fireflies who served with him got picked up at the wall.
I thought he quit like a decade ago.
Yeah.
So, have these guys heard from him since?
It's a lead. I gotta see it through.
Okay, but you know that even if he is there, and you do find him, he might not know where Joel is, right? Did you tell the others?
Everyone's on board. Mel included. We can leave next week.
Isaac's never gonna let that many people go off base.
He already did.
Bullshit.
Who's more about justice than Isaac? He knows what Joel's done. Hey. We're doing this together, right?
Of course.
They are nested with sin. Free them, that they may know my Where's the other apostate? Clip her wings.
Yara. Demons are coming. Cut her down. She's one of them.
Lev.
Watch your backs.
Okay. This part can be kind of tough. You really have to be on it with your dodges. That's the best advice I can give. Just be ready to dodge. Although I think... I'm not entirely sure. This may be a section where you have infinite health. Although I'm still doing my best not to get hit. Obviously Lev's going to help you out a little bit. If two of these guys come at you at once, it can make it super difficult to do anything. But just be ready to dodge. There's Lev taking one out. Let's go. You kind of want to take a shot and then go for a dodge. That's the best way to do this. And if two of them come at you at once, just dodge away. If you really want to be cheeky, you can just keep dodging until Lev takes them out. But that can take a lot of time. Oos! There we go. One more should do it, I think. Oh no, that's the cutscene for it ending. I swear there was one more there. Maybe it ran away.
Come on, we have to move. Where are you going? Out of these woods. We gotta run. Now. Coast it this way.
Okay. There's always more. Kick to the face. Now grab this brick. We haven't got a weapon anymore, so you got to use your fists. Lev's doing a good job taking these guys out. That one's done. Get ready to dodge. Jab, jab, punch. Hey, good night. Those throwing items do pay off.
You two okay? Yeah. We have to keep moving before more come. Every direction looks the same. You sure you know where you're going? Still this way. What the hell am I doing?
Okay, so just follow your friends here. I forget what his sister's name is. It's Levin. Is it Yara?
It's just up here.
Yeah, Yara. Levin Yara. I remember things. You should be good as long as you stick with these guys. They'll stop chasing you once you reach this point.
Those are fresh. There another way around?
If there were, would we be going this way?
Alright.
Come on, Lev. Get it open.
Move.
Yeah, move. Move, weakling.
Go.
Okay. In we go. Alright, fight night with the big chick.
You! Are you wearing my backpack?
Yeah, you're going down. Really got to be on it with your dodges during this fight. She will grab and smack you. I think at the end of the fight she does get a hit on you, and that's the only way to get it done. Not sure if it does damage though. It's kind of scripted into it, you know. Come on then. Oh. Oh. Dodgy, dodgy. Here we go. Gotta mash at this point. It's scratched. Time to die. Here we go. Game over for you, bitch. Oh, yes. No life for you.
You guys alright?
Yes.
I mean, if she had your guns, why didn't she just shoot you? Alright. Into the auto shop then. There's a couple of collectibles in this room. There's a very tricky part coming up. It took me a minute to figure out because it's a section where you can't do stealth.
How's the arm?
I have it under control.
You sure about that?
Grab any supplies you find.
Got a bench over here.
Touch this stuff. It's old world.
Are you... You need supplies. We're not out of the woods yet. Unfucking intended.
What's a pun?
I went ahead and got the stability upgrade here. Don't think we've got the bow yet. That comes a little bit later, and I think by the point I get the bow, I can get the upgrade I want, which is the scope.
Never seen scars going after scars before.
Seraphites.
What the hell did you do?
I shaved my head.
Fine, don't tell me. I really don't care.
So, get scavenging around, see what you can find. Just make sure you access that bench if you want to get all the collectibles. There's one more collectible in this area. At the back. Scissors there. I think it's in one of these drawers or on the table. One of the two. It's definitely in here somewhere. Might be on this desk actually. Yeah, here it is. Training manual. Bring your own bullets. Bring your own bullets. How to make your own improvised munitions with every... Oh, I missed that. Supplements. Very nice. So we've got a little bit of a fight coming up, but then there's a big fight that I think I cover in the next video. Definitely took me a minute to figure out how to do this next fight. One of the few areas in which you have to use your guns. It's the bit where Lev and Yara escape and you have to face a bunch of infected and they eventually come and save you. You've kind of just got to hold out. Doing it isn't too difficult, but doing it without taking damage was very difficult. It's like a couple of bloaters that come at the end. There's a ton of clickers and runners. Definitely took me a minute to figure out, but I managed to do it. So let's go ahead and catch up to these guys. I was just checking all the shelves here, seeing if there's any more pickups. Sneaky pickups on these shelves from time to time. Nothing here. Bottle there if you need it. I've got a drawer back here. There's a med kit there, but we're full on those. Obviously, because I'm not taking any damage, I fill up on those quite quickly. Couple of bullets there. The game does get a little bit generous here with ammo and stuff, just because I guess it knows you're about to get into a big fight. Weapon parts. And obviously, just because you've fought a bunch of stuff, it thinks you might be running low. Maybe. Alright. I think that's everywhere searched. Takes a minute to fully look through here, but let's have a look in this bathroom, see if there's anything useful. There we go, half a bottle. Those are really handy towards making silencers, so it's always a good idea to grab those. I think this next part, I kind of cheesed a little bit, which meant it took a lot longer, but just wanted to save my bullets as much as possible for the coming fight. So right here, a few infected will rush you 2 at a time. And I just let Lev deal with them. It definitely takes a couple of minutes.
Stay behind me.
But essentially, I just kept dodging them and let Lev shoot them with arrows. Takes him a few hits, but eventually he'll get them. Definitely a cheesy way to get through these guys without using any ammo. If I didn't have a melee weapon, I probably would have just punched him, but I didn't want to waste the hits on my melee weapon because it comes in very handy for the next section. Just taking my time. I think he's killed one already. Hit your shots, Lev. I need you to hit your shots. It's kind of annoying because the AI you have to fight is like super accurate in this game, but the AI that's with you is pretty useless. So once you've killed them 2, another 2 will come. And again, I'm just moving up the steps a little bit and then coming back to this sort of open area where I can easily dodge them if I want to. One of the infected will usually focus on you and the other will focus on Lev. So you can sort of continuously dodge one while Lev deals with the other and then wait for him to deal with the one that's on you. Again, might take a minute or 2, but if you want to just do what I'm doing and go for the dodges, just keep moving away. He's already killed his one. Just need him to take this one out now. If you haven't got the patience, you can always use your melee weapon or your bullets, but I want to save everything I have for the fight that's coming up in the next video. Okay. Come on, Lev. Hit your shots, mate. There we go. Take your time. Alright. So now that that's done, quick teabag. Let's move on. Very cheesy way to get through the fight there, but hey, it works, you know. Right, so we're heading up here. And if you jump across this first gap, I think there's another melee weapon, some weapon parts in here, and some supplements as well. But yeah, let's jump across this gap. And there's another melee weapon, and we're going to need that, but obviously we've already got one. So one sneaky trick you can do is like keep swapping melee weapons until you get them both down below you, because once you drop down here, you can't come back up. So get them both down below by like swapping them continuously until one of them drops off the ledge. That way you're going to have a backup melee weapon for the next fight. Just remember where it drops. You can see it right there. I am coming to the end of this video, so if you've watched to the end, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let me know if the video has helped you out. You have got some more infected in this area to take out, so be ready for that. Waiting for this one to walk past us so I can take him out. I think there's a couple more. But yeah, sorry for taking so long to get this series completed. I will do my best to work hard to get it done. But if you want to show a little bit of support to me, just drop a like and a comment on the video. That really helps me out. If you want to support me even further, you can always come and follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/ifreams. I do a lot of blind playthroughs over there. And If you're looking for the link to that, you can find it pinned in the comment below this video. Probably got a couple more infected to take out here. Some scissors. Yeah, there's one. Let's go and get that guy. Nighty night. I think there may be one more.
Now what?
Oh no, we got it.
Quite confident it's this way.
Okay. So I'm crafting up pipe bombs here. You want to make sure you've got a couple of pipe bombs ready for this next fight. It's a good idea to do your crafting now. Also, pay attention to what's in this area. I think there's a bottle over here. We got a couple of bullets there and some weapon parts. It's a good idea to scavenge at this point before Lev and Yara leave you before the fight begins. They're going to leave through that door once you check it. So if you want to run around and have a little scavenge, now is the time to do that. The game kind of knows you're going to get into a big fight here, so it tends to give you a few items and a few bullets. I know it's not easy, but this is one of the big reasons why we've been saving all of our bullets and explosive items and stuff like that. Is for sections like this where you can't really avoid the fight and you need as much ammo as you can get. Although I still do my best to use the minimal amount of ammo. Let me just search that. Okay, yeah, so this is the end of the video pretty much. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll let this play out. Have yourself a great day.
That gate, right?
And until next time,
Come on,
take it easy.
your turn. Watch that arm. Ricky, Doc. Fuck. Hurry up.